Howdy folks, Matthew, your friendly neighborhood technician here. Just kind of kicking back this morning. I'm actually waiting. I've got some cool shelving. We got a big space cleared out right there in my garage. Got some cool shelving and stuff coming in, and a nice big work bench that's been given to me to hopefully make things a little bit more organized and a little bit more professional around here. To make it easier. So I'm pretty excited, guys. YouTube has 1.5 million views or more now at this point, and that's pretty cool, and I'm real excited. I'll tell you, I really enjoy helping you guys out. I'm glad that my videos help you out, and I really enjoy interacting with you guys and all the comments and hearing your stories of how your job worked out for you. So that's pretty cool. I also really value the ones that share information with me, and I also really value the proper constructive criticism. So to those of you that have taught me a few things, you know, I've had a few really neat people comment on some of my videos and show me or tell me about a different way to do something or an easier way, or you know, so I think that's pretty cool too. What I also really enjoy are all the emails that I receive with people who, from people who are stumped or can't figure something out. I really enjoy working with you guys and getting that figured out. Nowadays, I find myself spending an hour or two sometimes every morning just researching for you guys and going back maybe through some of my data and looking stuff up, sending out diagrams. So that's pretty cool too. So I decided that I'm not gonna go commercial with my business. I've got a wife and 4 kids. Going commercial in a lot of ways makes sense because honestly, owning a commercial automotive repair business, a successful one, can definitely provide a really nice lifestyle for somebody, especially somebody like me with a wife and 4 kids. And so, but you know, I've also kind of looked at it and thought, you know, going commercial, bottom line is that's just not where I want to go. I actually have a mentor that told me that he went commercial. He was very successful running a commercial automotive repair business for 35 years, but I think a lot of the workload and a lot of the responsibility that's associated with such a thing cost him his family, basically, and that's basically what he told me. So what I want to do is I'd like to maybe spend one more year here in this house, and hopefully in the next year or so maybe buy a bigger house for my wife and 4 kids and I, and then at the same time buy a house on a large enough piece of property that I can put like a 2-bay shop and studio on it. And then that way I can keep the overhead low and I can continue working for those in my community, helping them out, you know, by providing them with a professional service at a extremely low cost. And then at the same time, I can also take my YouTube and my social media presence to the next level and continue to help people out by posting videos of all different kinds of car repairs, makes and models. I could even go as far as maybe starting to do a live segment. So what I've done right now is I've joined patreon.com. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. I just now myself heard of it. And the reason why I joined it is because I was kind of starting to question, like, man, I've got a lot of people that need help out there. They're emailing me and having to balance business here and then also helping you guys out and all this other stuff. I'm not able to get to everybody, and I'm not able to spend the amount of time that I'd like to spend helping everybody out. So I found this thing and was turned on to this thing called patreon.com. And so basically, it's not like YouTube. YouTube pays me for clicks and advertisement and all that other stuff. And YouTube pays a little bit every month. It's nowhere near what I think they're making off of me as far as the ad goes, but you know, whatever. And so basically what it is it's like a donation-based subscription service. So you can get on there and pay like $5.99 a month, and then through patreon.com you can gain access to me, guaranteed access to me through email, through the phone, through Skype, You'll gain access to, a video repair library, much like what I already have on YouTube. But I think that, I'm going to work with Patreon a little bit and put more exclusive content on there. So if you're a subscriber on Patreon and you also contribute, let's say maybe you want to know specifically how to change the starter on a Chevy 1500, right? So what I can do is then I can go through Patreon, and those contributions that I receive, I can actually I can go, if I need to, I can go to the junkyard if I have to, I guess, and pull a starter off of there and show you how it's done. I could even buy a used Chevy truck for $1,000 and do specific work on that engine and that specific model, and then make a specific video. And so like all of that is possible. Again, I'm still learning Patreon, and so and it will put a little money in my pocket for spending time for helping you guys out. And so I'm pretty excited about it because it's a win-win situation. Also, somebody pointed out, because it's based off of like donations and stuff for the service, how much you want to put in there. I guess like I put a tier in there, and that tier costs $5.99 a month, billed on the 1st of every month, and that gives you exclusive access to me through email, through phone. Yeah, basically you get your own personal mechanic over the phone type of deal. But I think you can also choose what you pay less than or more than that $5.99, because it's all donations and stuff. And so what's cool about it is there are people out there. I've worked for a lot of people that struggle financially. I've got a wife and 4 kids, guys. I'm not a multimillionaire, and so we all have our ups and downs in life. And so there's people that they do come to me when they're down and financially they just can't afford to have their vehicle fixed at the time, or that's why they're calling me over the phone, is because they're in their community, they can't afford to take it to a mechanic or something, so they really need to figure out how to do it themselves. Those contributions will actually help me and put me in a better position to help others. So you're not just helping me feed the wife and 4 kids for helping you. You're also going to be helping me be able to spend time to help others that just may not be able to. So the Patreon thing, I think, is really cool all the way across the board. And so what I think I'm going to do is, for a while, I'm going to post everything to Patreon first, and then maybe after a few weeks or something like that, I'll post to YouTube, and just kind of see what happens and see if I can get a good happy median or balance between the two. So if you would like to support me, and if you want to continue to grow with me and watch me grow and all that other stuff, I'd really appreciate it if you went to the link that I provide, patreon.com. Check out the webpage, check out the site. If you think it's pretty cool, come and join me for a monthly contribution, and let's grow together and let's do this. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, everybody. 1.5 million views and counting, 4,000 subscribers. Thank you, subscribers. This is the coolest thing ever, and I really enjoy this. So I'm going to quit blabbing now. It's time to get to work. I appreciate every single one of you. This is Matthew, your friendly neighborhood technician, signing off.